People are really hungry and willing to come back to the top.
For me, it's an honor to race for Ferrari.
Rosberg goes down the inside.
I'm happy.
Keep pushing like this, keep pushing.
Bahrain, box. Ah, ragazzi.
Merci Jules has been our heart.
Failure. This happens earlier than
Lewis Hamilton has Sebastian Vettel picking up a toe.
here's the motorway.
Vettel in barrier.
My mistake. Be back on top is all our dream.
Now, 10 years ago, I published this documentary, December 23rd, 2015, Vettel first year in red. First of all, before to watch it, I would like to add a bit of context for people that maybe have no idea who is Sebastian Vettel. Well, Sebastian Vettel is 4 times Formula 1 World Champion. He's one of the greatest drivers in F1 history in terms of World Championships achieved. Sebastian Vettel achieved all his championships with Red Bull Racing. This is the photo saying number 4 that explains that in that race in the Indian Grand Prix of 2013, he became in 4 times F1 World Champion. All his championships were won, as I said, with Red Bull Racing, as you are seeing in the photos. The team, it's Max Verstappen now, and Max Verstappen also is 4 times F1 World Champion with Red Bull Racing. So actually, Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen shares the same achievement to be F1 World 4 times F1 World Champion with Red Bull Racing, you know. And also in 4 consecutive years, Sebastian Vettel was 4 times F1 World Champion 4 consecutive years from 2010 to 2013. All these 4 seasons he was champion. Let's take a look of the situation of this season in the documentary. This season, this documentary, it's based on the 2015 Formula 1 season. For Sebastian Vettel, after being 4 times Formula 1 World Champion with Red Bull Racing, he has a bad year the next season because the regulations change, we have new engines, everything changed completely, and Mercedes starts to be the dominating team, you know, the team to beat. And now it's not Red Bull. It's not Red Bull anymore with Sebastian Vettel. In 2014, if we see the numbers, here is the stats in the 2014 season. That is the documentary we watched the other day, Origins of the Silver War. In that season, Lewis Hamilton won the championship, 384 points. Second, Nico Rosberg, his teammate, both Mercedes drivers. And the third driver was the Red Bull, but not the Red Bull of Sebastian Vettel. It was the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo. One of the best seasons of the Australian driver, but you can see the points difference with the next driver, Nico Rosberg. So the Mercedes drivers had not contest in that season. And Sebastian Vettel finished in 5th place with 167 points, you know, as you can see here. And only 4 podiums during the whole season. Instead of all wins and multiple podiums he was able to achieve in previous seasons when he was champion, 2014 for Sebastian Vettel was a terrible season. So in 2015, the next season, Fernando Alonso, that was the Ferrari driver in 2014, decides to start a new project, and he decides to leave Ferrari and move on to McLaren Honda. And there is a seat available from now. And the driver who put the confidence on Ferrari for occupy the seat, leave Fernando in Ferrari, was a 4 times Formula 1 World Champion, as was Sebastian Vettel. You know, a very intelligent decision at that time, because you are signing the best, let's say, the best driver of the grid at that moment, or one of the most successful grid driver on the grid at that moment. It's like if it's the same example as if someone signed for next year Max Verstappen for other team, you know. It's actually the most successful driver in the recent years. At that time, Sebastian Vettel was the most successful driver at that, you know. So that's why Ferrari decision was makes absolutely sense. The previous season, the Ferrari car in 2014, the previous season Sebastian joined here, the Ferrari car was not great. Fernando Alonso, as you can see here, that was driving for Ferrari in 2014, finished 6th, just behind Vettel by 6 points. And the other Ferrari driver, that was Raikkonen, that will be the teammate of Sebastian Vettel the next season, in 2015, finished 12th with 55 points only. So Ferrari was, in 2014, the best 14 with 216 points. So as you can see, it was not rival at all, even if he finished out of the top 3 places. So Ferrari was not competitive at all. But in 2015, as I mentioned before, Sebastian Vettel, this is Sebastian Vettel, joined for Ferrari. The excitement is incredible. A 4-time F1 world champion signing for Ferrari. Everyone went crazy there. It's the moment for Sebastian. Can Sebastian defeat or fight with the Mercedes cars of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg that were so dominant this season and try to put some difficulties to them? Can Sebastian Vettel lead to Ferrari to be world champions again? That was the mood or the ambient that everyone saw in those days, when was announced Sebastian Vettel as a Ferrari driver. And this is the car he was driving for this first season in red, the Ferrari SF15, I think is the official name. Really beautiful. Looking back now, for me it's a really beautiful car. For me, one of the best cars or best looking cars Sebastian Vettel had in his career, with a Ferrari engine, obviously. But this car was a really step forward, a big step forward in comparison to the previous season in 2014 when we were driving Fernando Alonso and Kimi Raikkonen that car. So Ferrari in 2015 did a great step. Now in this documentary, we will see if this step was enough to beat the Mercedes, or at least to fight with the Mercedes driver for the championship or not, and what was able to achieve Sebastian Vettel with this car this season when all eyes in Formula 1 were put on him, and what he will be able to do against the Mercedes drivers with his first Ferrari. So with this context, I think it's context enough to start to watch Vettel first year in red. So as always, let's watch the documentary. Obviously, I will be on the chat reading your comments if you would like to say something about it, and I think it's a beautiful tribute to do that exactly the same day when 10 years ago I created this, and I uploaded to this YouTube channel this documentary. So let's start. Let's go for it.
10, 11 years old, stopped in Maranello to have a look if we can see the car.
This is Sebastian Vettel talking about an experience he had like 10 years ago. He was able to go to Maranello. Maranello is the base, where is the headquarters of Scuderia Ferrari, the home of Ferrari, where they have the factory. They have a private track where they test the car. That is this one, Pista di Fiorano, where we will see now the first day of Sebastian Vettel as a Ferrari driver. That was, I think, in December 2014. 4 months ago, the season starts, Once he signed with Ferrari, left Red Bull, and he has his first test as a Ferrari driver in a 2012 Ferrari car. He was driving a 2012 Ferrari car, not the car he will be driving in this documentary. But this is the first official test of Vettel. This is the helmet he decided to use for this season. Vettel, the day, it was November, 29 November 2014, and it's written in Italian, Il mio primo giorno in Ferrari. That means my first day in Ferrari. With this beautiful helmet that he started to use it this season, all in white, beautiful. That's why also the thumbnail design of the documentary decided to paint it in this kind of white colors, because of this helmet design. The eyes of Sebastian, and ready to do his first lap in red. This is the very first lap of Sebastian Vettel as a Ferrari driver.
Ready, check. Yeah, ready, loud and clear.
Yeah, I love. It's beautiful, that helmet. Yeah.
Wait, switch up. Okay, copy.
Yeah, very clean. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Okay, ready is good. Ready to turn 2.
Let's do radio checking with his engineer.
Turn 3.
In every corner is telling.
Ready to check turn 4.
Make sure that the radio is listening in every corner.
We are over the bridge now. Turn 5.
It's the typical procedure that drivers do. You know? Obviously the sound of the engine is much different in those days. It's a 2012 cars. I miss those engines.
I remind you, we stop under the bridge, we do that 5.4
And now the hot lap. Beautiful sound. Let's make fun, Sebastian, with the car. Ooh. He's giving everything. This is the Fiorano track, the private track Ferrari have. Ooh, looking up.
I have to say that people are really hungry and willing to come back to the top.
And that's the day, first day of Sebastian as a Ferrari driver. Vettel first year in red. And this is the start. Basically, I create this intro for the documentary. A bit different to the other intros of other documentaries I made in the future. This was the first. So, but I think it's cool to put you in the context of this documentary. Vettel in red, finally driving for the first time a car. So the season starts 2015 in Australia. Let's see how it goes.
Four-time champion Sebastian Vettel. And how does it feel wearing red and that front?
It's Will Buxton that was previously was part of the F1 team doing interviews and everything, and looks weird to see him right now, so young. This is a meeting, a meeting with the fans in Australia with Sebastian. His first words in an official Formula 1 Grand Prix weekend as a Ferrari driver.
Stallion on that badge.
It's good. It's nice to see also so much support. So it's great. I mean, it's always nice coming here. Obviously, I have a bit of a history with Australia, with Australian teammates, but
Just a bit.
yeah, but it's positive.
You love them though, don't you?
Yeah.
He's talking about his ex-teammate Daniel Ricciardo, that was Australian. He shared 1 year with him in Red Bull.
I mean, it's positive because the people are very excited about their whole driver, which I think they should be. But they're very fair to the rest of us, which is very nice.
Man, I'm thinking people that is here just behind below the stands, how much older they are now, 10 years later. I see here some kids, that now they probably are adults. It's like 10 years ago. It's crazy.
Guys, have you got some questions for Sebastian? I know you will have. Rusty, whereabouts are you down in the crowd?
I'm just
down in the crowd.
There you are, wandering my way through. There is a gentleman.
It's full of tifosi.
It is. How can I go wrong? Here we go. What's your name? It's Ed, I think, is it? What's your question?
Ferrari's looking pretty good this year. Do you feel bad for Alonso?
Just saying that again, no.
What a question, man, from the fan. You feel bad for Alonso. Yeah, obviously, Fernando... The problem was that Fernando Alonso moved to a McLaren Honda that season, and that car was terrible, obviously. And Ferrari, at the same time, the team Fernando left was much better this season, so that's why that question, you know. So Ferrari, Sebastian Vettel was using or occupying the seat Fernando Alonso left the previous season, so that's why this question makes sense. But yeah, it was funny at that time. Obviously, the rivalry Vettel Alonso at that time was really strong, really strong. So probably the relationship between them was much more tense than probably is now, or it was in the last years of their careers. Well, that was like an introduction.
It looks as though you're enjoying the experience.
And in the press conference before the Grand Prix.
I wonder how much have you looked into the history of the team in the period that you've had to think about it, and what has that added to the experience?
Well, I think there's a lot of history in the team, and it's obviously, for me, it's an honor to race for Ferrari. I'm very happy at this stage, and can't wait to get in the car and finally start racing with the team. But equally, we know that we have to work hard because our ambition is very high, and we want to make sure that Ferrari gets back to the top.
That's the ambition, the dream, and the mission to Vettel is to bring back Ferrari to the top after very difficult years. So especially the previous one, it was really difficult for the team. And a lot of questions about Sebastian. I decided to put this intro at the beginning because I tried to make understand people that everyone was asking to Sebastian about Ferrari, about the history of Ferrari, about what Sebastian can do in a Ferrari car. All eyes were put at this moment in Sebastian because everyone was expecting something great from Sebastian at that time. 4 times F1 World Champion, joining in Ferrari. It's exactly the similar situation that we live this season with Lewis Hamilton, that joined Ferrari as a 7 times F1 World Champion after leaving Mercedes, being really successful there. It's exactly the same feeling, but 10 years ago. And this is the start of the season. Australian Grand Prix, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the first race for Sebastian, starting 4th place, right? 4th behind Massa, first Hamilton, second Rosberg. Oh, crash there. I think it's Pastor Maldonado, I think it was. Safety car. Sebastian is still 4th there. Completely agree. Oh, okay. With me. Now it's Vettel trying to chase Massa in the Williams, pushing hard. Pit stops. Some problems with the wheel nut in the left front.
It's looking good. Rosberg and Hamilton pitted already. You are 16 seconds behind race leader.
Okay. And he did the undercut to Massa, I think, and he's 3rd.
Here comes Vettel then. He will get a podium finish.
Yes, be free.
And
Ragazzi, forza Ferrari.
Fantastic, well done.
that's Maurizio Arribabene. That was the team principal of Ferrari at that time, very important person. The debut of Sebastian Vettel with Ferrari is with a podium. 3rd place, that is not bad at all. I don't remember. We can check, by the way, where finished Sebastian, how much far away from the Mercedes. 2015 Australian Grand Prix wiki. Let me check it. Just I'm curious about it. I finished there. Exactly. Well, very far away. 34 seconds behind the Mercedes, but he finished 34 seconds behind, but 3rd as the best of the rest. So the debut of Sebastian Vettel is with a podium.
Grazie.
That is not bad at all, considering where came Ferrari last season. They only achieved 2 or 3 podiums in the whole season. Still not as good as Alonso in 2010. Sebastian, wow, the 2010 season of Alonso was really good. But the 2015 season of Vettel was really good as well, considering the car he had and the rivals he had. So he's there, I think. That's the picture. Sebastian with the Mercedes. We will see a lot of times this image, probably. And we will move to the next race. Malaysia. I miss this circuit, man. I miss this track. I hope someday to see in the calendar again. Sebastian starts second. In 2nd place. He beat a Mercedes. Yeah. He won the first race for Ferrari. It's true, but it's true also that at that time the distance between the Ferrari of Alonso and the best car was not so big as the distance between the Vettel's car and the best car, But it's true, Alonso did an amazing season. 2010 is true. But for me, Vettel did a great season as well. So this is the start. Starts second, and Vettel continues second. It's been able to be ahead of a Mercedes. That was completely new. We have to remember the context. The previous season, in 2014, Mercedes had no rival almost in any race. They always were first and second, and for circumstances, when they suffer some kind of mechanical issue, or if they crash between them, the Mercedes, eventually some drivers will be there with the Mercedes fighting. But this is the first race since 2014, the new regulations came, when a car is for purely pace ahead of one of the Mercedes. So that's crazy. And it was Sebastian.
Ericsson looks to have got that car beached.
I think the Mercedes were deliberately slowing down.
So Mercedes stopped under the safety car. Now it's Vettel putting the medium. Well, it's the white tire that is.
Down the inside goes Sebastian.
And has more pace.
That was too easy.
After a car that is not a Mercedes passing a Mercedes at that time is crazy to see this image, you know. And it was Sebastian Vettel who was able to do.
Hamilton 7 seconds in front. Hamilton degradation is high.
And now he goes for the lead of the race. We need to understand the context. This image, Sebastian Vettel fighting for the lead and passing the car that is leading, the Mercedes, it's crazy. We were one entire year without seeing anyone beating a Mercedes on track for purely pace. That's historic. That's why it's so important, this moment.
Vettel takes the lead.
Now Vettel and Hamilton stops.
Sebastian box.
No, stop. This race, I think everyone went to 3 stops or something because the heat is immense here, super big in Malaysian tires don't last too much. Now Vettel pits and exit ahead of the other Mercedes in P2, but ahead of Rosberg.
Keep doing this. Pace is good.
No, P1, sorry. It's P1.
Hamilton lap time 3.8. 3.8. You're doing well. Keep your head down.
And Sebastian Vettel in the second race for Ferrari wins the Malaysian Grand Prix, beat both Mercedes. The first win in red is in the second race, and now you will see how much special was for Sebastian Vettel this first victory in red. Unbelievable how much emotional it was and what it means for him and for the team. For a team that the last year was nowhere. Yes, boys. We win. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, Forza Ferrari. That's what he's saying. All the mechanics, Italian flag, Ferrari flag. Ferrari come back to the top without... I think they were more than 1.5 years without winning a race. Yeah, it was very good there. For me, this can be the best season of Sebastian Vettel. I can say that. I had that feeling. Yeah, in Red Bull as well. For me, maybe this is his best season in red for me. That's hugging with the team principal Mauricio Arribavene. That was a very emotional person as well.
It's already that I will never forget. Standing on that top step and looking down, seeing the people cheering and singing the Italian anthem is just fantastic.
You see Sebastian really emotional as well, because his idol is Michael Schumacher, another German driver that was 7 times F1 World Champion, and he was 5 times F1 World Champion with Ferrari, and it's his idol. So for Sebastian to win in red, as his idol did in years, you know, this is Michael Schumacher, when he was winning for Ferrari a lot of times, you know, Michael, his idol, in the red car, to do Sebastian the same than his idol Michael Schumacher, in red, winning for Ferrari in the podium, win the Italian anthem, for him was a really emotional moment. So that's why it was so emotional there, you know. It's for him is to achieve. It's not just winning in a new team. It's just achieve a dream, you know.
Great support for you there.
China, round 3.
For your team this year as well. How are you feeling ahead of this race?
This year with all the Ferrari fans,
yeah, they must be thinking that they can emulate Schumacher era. At that time, probably was thinking about it. Unfortunately for him, it was not possible.
quick increase.
Mercedes a wake-up call in Malaysia. How do you do that today? Are you expecting to be able to do that today, or you think it's going to be a bit tougher?
I hope they didn't wake up.
Obviously, after that win in Malaysia, where Sebastian Vettel beat both Mercedes, at this point, everyone around, Formula 1 fans, including me, we were thinking, can Vettel fight with the Mercedes from now in every single race? Let's discover it. Let's see if in China he can beat Mercedes again as he did in Malaysia. Can we have a championship fight between Sebastian Vettel and both Mercedes? Is it possible to see another title contender that is not a Mercedes fighting for the championship? So let's discover in this race. Chinese Grand Prix. A very Chinese music that I select for this race edit. Starting third. Exactly. Vettel is third behind them, both Mercedes. As this Max Verstappen, retired, yellow flag.
So we have a safety car, safety car.
Safety car, but not.
Yes, we're free.
But Vettel achieved another podium, third place, behind the Mercedes, but he finished relatively close. Obviously, because we ended under safety car, but he was there. He had more pace than, or finished not too far away from Mercedes in overall in pace.
We tried everything we could today. I think it was a very good race for us. We were really able to put again some pressure on them, especially in the beginning of the race. All in all, as I said, closer here, which is great for us, and in front of the other teams. So if we keep doing that and we keep getting closer, obviously, yeah, there's a point where we put some real challenge, where we are some real challenge for these guys, which I'm looking forward to.
Exactly. That's the Sebastian Vettel and the Ferrari mindset at that time. We know that we are not at the same level than Mercedes, but the goal, the mission, it's in every race, little by little, getting closer and trying to be there, you know. We are not the fastest, but let's try to put them in the maximum pressure possible with the tools we have, you know. That was the mission, and that was the ambition for Sebastian. He saw that he was really competitive. He beat Mercedes in Malaysia. So he has to be there, you know, I tried at maximum, you know. So move on to round 4, Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's see if Sebastian can be there as well in Bahrain. At 9th time for the, this is the second time. Vettel starting second. Vettel starts ahead of one Mercedes, ahead of Nico Rosberg, so that's looking good. And this is Raikkonen as well. In this race, Raikkonen did really good. The teammate of Sebastian is ahead of Rosberg.
Here comes Rosberg. He's having a look down into
The Mercedes is really fast.
and Rosberg is up into second place.
Obviously, it's very difficult. It's Raikkonen behind. Both Ferrari really close. Fox. Oh, it's there. He did the undercut. Oh, that was close. I don't remember that. Both three drivers really close each other in the second stint. It's there. It's Sebastian and there are the Mercedes. So, you know, the distance is not too much. I try to push as much as possible. I went wide. Now he's ahead because he did the undercut once again in the next stint. That's why now Vettel is ahead of Rosberg. But now this mistake, he went wide. He lost the advantage. It's very difficult to maintain a Mercedes behind in this era, even in that Ferrari. Yeah, amazing season. It was good.
Attempts to keep Rosberg behind him.
Hey, I think I had some damage.
Damage.
Don't know why, but I don't understand. Keep an eye on the sensors, please.
That's why it went wide in that corner and probably damaged some kind of end plate, something.
I think nose change.
He went for the chain. Nose chains. The damage is too big. Something fell better in the car. That's why it's changing the front wing. Now obviously he will lose the place. He's fifth. He probably lost the place with Raikkonen. That was his teammate behind, and with Bottas, I think, in the Williams. So now it's fifth. It's the fifth car on the grid, on the track. The Mercedes engine was so powerful in those early years. Yeah, it was too much. I mean, I hope to don't see this next season in 2026 with these rumors of the Mercedes super engines they have, because in this season the Mercedes engine were out of the league. You know, That's why Vettel's season has merit, you know, it's important what he did. Try to beat both Mercedes. Now try to fight for 4th place with the Williams, but it was not possible. He finished 5th.
I don't know what happened, so I can't see the front wing, so I just felt that I had a lot less front grip, and we decided to pit. That's how it is sometimes.
So at the end, probably the worst race so far we are seeing until the moment. With that mistake that he broke some kind of part of the front wing, he had to change it, finishing 5th. So for now, he finished 3rd in Australia. In Malaysia, he won the race. In China, 3rd. First third races, 3 podiums. And this one, the 4th race in Bahrain, for the moment, the only one he was not able to be on the podium, finishing 5th. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all anyway. So let's wait just in case you would like to see the stats, because it's true that we have not the stats in this documentary on live. So let's watch the stats using F1 stats, this page. So if we go to the season 2015 and the Bahrain Grand Prix, let me check the results. The championship, this is the championship after the first races. And Vettel, you can see, is just 1 point behind Rosberg in the 3rd place. And, well, a bit far away from Lewis. But you can see what he's doing Sebastian in these first races with Ferrari, you know. It's incredible. I mean, it's there. We cannot say that it's in the championship, maybe 30-something points behind. But, you know, it's only 1 point behind Rosberg after 4 races. So it's, you know, it's incredible for me. Biggest step forward of the team and great first races of Vettel. And now it's time for the Spanish Grand Prix, round 5. If Fernando stayed at Ferrari in 2015, do you think he will have done better? Wow, that's very difficult to say. But I'm sure at least he will be able to do the same as Vettel. I'm sure of that. I don't know if he will be able to do better, but at least I'm sure he will be able to do exactly what Vettel did, because he's one of the greatest drivers as well. So yeah, I think. Well, better start 3rd place for Sebastian in this race. Here we go. Oh, good start. He passed Hamilton. So he's 2nd now, behind Rosberg. It's just in the middle, in the sandwich. It's not bad. Against the Mercedes, it's not easy at all. No. Hamilton trying to do the undercut to Vettel, pitting 1 lap first.
Hamilton is on 3 stops.
Vettel go for 2 stops. I think Hamilton go for 3. But Vettel is 3rd now. Bad stop for Lewis.
Hamilton out of the pit now.
He's gone. We lost too much time in traffic.
And finishing 3rd. Sebastian finished 3rd because he's not able to capitalize the laps he was out, and Hamilton pits, and at the end he finished 3rd.
Yes, P3.
Grazie.
But another podium.
Coming out of the pits.
It's another podium for Sebastian. So 5 races, 4 podiums. Not bad at all. Monaco, round 6. Here we go. It's a swimming pool. Starting 3rd behind the Mercedes. As you can see, every time starting behind the Mercedes. It's like the 3rd car behind the silver arrows. The try, obviously, in Monaco is very difficult to pass, so yeah. Oh, that's Max Verstappen. That was the first crash of Max Verstappen in Formula 1, very big. Fortunately, it was safe, it was okay after that. It was chasing, I think it was chasing Grosjean in the Lotus, and we have a safety car. And it's very important what happened here.
Lewis Hamilton appearing first, or do we see Rosberg and Vettel appear?
Now, Hamilton stops under safety car, but I think Rosberg and Vettel not.
First, going up.
So,
At SC1, I was in front.
Vettel is saying I was in front because Vettel, after the pits, big mistake by Mercedes, by the way, pitting Hamilton there, Vettel and Rosberg passed Hamilton. because Mercedes thought speeding Hamilton under safety car has advantage enough to exit from the pits even first, but they did not calculate well the distance, the gap with Nico and Vettel. So Vettel is second now.
We see Rosberg.
You can see.
Ahead of Hamilton.
It's true that now Hamilton is in soft tires, new soft tires, and Vettel is on all medium tires. So even in Monaco, obviously, Hamilton will be much quicker. Can pass Hamilton and Vettel in Monaco. Let's see.
Okay, we can see from the TV, was clear, stay front.
We're racing once again in Monaco.
Here we go. Obviously, Hamilton on new tires. Impossible to pass.
Keep your head down.
Okay. It's Monaco, very difficult to pass here.
Yes.
And Vettel, second.
Great drive, well done, mate.
Grazie ragazzi, grazie, Forza Ferrari.
Another podium.
Have we got one happy driver here at least. And we're back in Canada in a couple of weeks' time. Please do join us for hopefully another incredible race like that.
It's saying that I'm happy Vettel because we will see that this situation in the 2015 Silver War documentary that we will watch in the future. But basically, in this race, the mistake did Mercedes with Hamilton pitting under safety car and losing Hamilton the lead against his teammate Rosberg made Hamilton really furious. And at the same time, Nico was winning, but he was not very happy because he know how he won. So Vettel was the only man in the podium really happy. That's why he was saying, I'm very happy. I'm not a Mercedes driver, but I'm happy. You know, it's kind of joke. So as Martin Brundle says, next round, Canada, 6 races, 5 podiums for Sebastian. I mean, the start of the season is incredible, I had to say, considering the rivals he had. And once again, this time by mistake, but it was ahead of one Mercedes, once again. So that's great. The Silver War, yes, the Silver War. We watched the other day the 2014 Silver War, but we will watch in the future the 2015, so don't miss it, because we want to watch in the future the Silver War documentary.
Something wrong.
Canada.
Yeah, copy. 8 box, we have a problem with the MUH.
Okay. Sebastian, I think, have in qualifying a problem with the MUH, that is a component of the power unit, and was limiting his power, engine power. So that means probably, I don't remember, but let's check it. The qualifying session of Sebastian in that race, Monaco, Canada. It was Vettel 16, finishing 16 in the grid. So yeah, that means that engine problem makes to Sebastian probably the most difficult race so far. It will start 16th place. So your 2015 origins of the Silver War video is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, people like it. People really like it. We're gonna watch it in the future. The name is Transition to the Silver War, I think. But yeah, really happy to know that you really enjoy it.
Yeah, we tried everything to get it back, but we couldn't.
Has it got anything to do with engine upgrades, or is it just unknown at the moment?
No, I don't think so. I just heard something when I left the garage, but I can't really confirm. But I don't think it's anything to do with the engine. It's more on the electronic side.
At this early stage, it's looking like a strange grid already, with a Ferrari and a Williams at the back.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. At this stage, obviously, I hope that Kimi goes fine, all quali, and he's able to put Ferrari where it belongs, and then we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
So difficult race for Sebastian. He will have to start at the back of the grid. 16. Let's see how much places can it recover, and if he's able to be in the podium even in starting 18 place. This is formation lap. Here we go. Well, Raikkonen is the Ferrari there. He's in 16 now, Sebastian, trying to, obviously in traffic. It's really far. You have to be really careful, try to pass people. Here we go, 15 now. Passing a Toro Rosso here. Ooh, looking up there. 14th place. Another one. It's Alonso, I think, P13. Obviously, the Ferrari car is really good.
Check the front
right corner. Touched with Alonso.
That was Fernando. That was fighting with Sebastian. Amazing how Fernando was able. I remember this moment. Alonso was able to be ahead of Sebastian a couple of laps in that McLaren Honda that was so slow. That's why Fernando is so great driver. It's unbelievable what he's able to do with any car. Love the Silver World videos, man. Thank you so much. The AGB 24130. Thank you, man. I really appreciate your words. For me, it means a lot when people tell me that you love my videos. It's what I try to do, to make videos that people love. So thank you, man. So Vettel ahead of Fernando now. After the first pit stop, now it's P12.
If you wanna go for it.
Ooh, what the? I forget that moment.
Tires still good.
If you wanna go.
There's a groundhog there, or I don't remember the name now in English of this animal. Oof, that was dangerous. Fortunately, it was safe.
For it, you can now up close.
Opposite of Massa. Opposite of Massa.
Okay, attacking now Lotus. Now it's P7. Second and last pit stop. That's P8. Oh, passing a Force India there. Ooh, a span.
I did not touch him. Where is he?
He's pan.
That was weird. Thank you to you, man. Thank you to you for watching. Thank you so much. P5. Great recovery.
Grazie ragazzi. Difficult to get more, but thank you. That was fantastic in the race.
The problems you had, you could have taken it to Mercedes today?
I don't know. I don't know what they. I didn't check it. I don't know what they have done, but I was told it was quite competitive, also in comparison to them. It is what it is.
So basically, P18, I finished P5. Amazing race. Unfortunately, probably if he will not have that problem in quali, he was able to at least finish third in the podium. Will be able Vettel to fight with the Mercedes? I don't know, but let me check where Raikkonen finished in that race, because Raikkonen was ahead of Vettel. Let me check it. I think it's result. Okay, the podium was Hamilton, Rosberg, Bottas. Raikkonen finished 45 seconds behind. No, I don't think Vettel will be able, because look at that. Look at the difference. Bottas finished 40 seconds behind, and Raikkonen 45. So Vettel I only finished 4 seconds behind his teammate, starting 18. So probably Vettel will be finished, I don't know, 20 seconds, 15 seconds behind Mercedes. I don't think he will be able to fight with them. But good effort, good recovery.
Again, despite the penalties, it seemed to be a pretty enjoyable race for you. Also, with all the overtaking moves, the fights on track. How good was to have to battle it through the field?
For sure.
Talking about the previous race.
The races before, it's normal when you come from the back. Obviously, first of all, you go through cars that are slower than you. In general, obviously, it was busier, and at the end, once I had my position, I think I could extract a little bit more the pace of the car. But overall, it was quite exciting and was a good recovery. Valuable points. Obviously, we avoided all the risk in the opening lap, which is always a bit messy if you are in the back of the field. But fortunately, it all worked out, and as I said, we could get good points.
Well, this is Austria. The Austrian Grand Prix is round 8. Look at baby Carlos. Yeah, he was really young. I don't remember how much old was at that time, but I don't know, 19, 20 years old. His debut season as well, with Max Verstappen as a teammate. That was great year. It was 2015 for many drivers. The debut of Sainz, the debut of Verstappen, the debut in red of Vettel. So can do something great in Austria. Vettel this season, in this year, can finish again in the podium after Canada, starting third, as you can see, behind the Mercedes as always. Is Mercedes fighting, and there is Vettel. This is a crash, massive crash between Alonso and Raikkonen. Wow, that was scary without Halo. Fortunately, nothing happened. And after the safety car, Vettel trying to pass the Mercedes. He's just behind. Now changing tires. Problem with the rear. Typical Ferrari. Now it's fixed. It was not nice to have 64th. It's now 4th place. Behind Massa, I think, the other Williams. And obviously have to pass in on track. But the Williams is really powerful at that time. It's a really good car in 2015. Mercedes engine as well. Really difficult to pass. Very difficult. Let's see if it's able to do it. No, it's very far away. He's trying. Has traffic there. He cleared up really. Ooh. It's close. Alright. No, he can't. He's trying really hard, but he's not able to catch the Williams. That Mercedes engine is, man, is incredible.
Sorry for the pit stop. This can happen. People, Rosberg P1, Hamilton second.
Surprise.
Yeah, that's at the end he finished 4th because that problem with the wheel nut makes the Williams that was Felipe Massa pass him, and obviously he lost the podium place. But was not his mistake, was mechanics mistake, so that was a podium that the team missed. You know, it was not the fault of Sebastian. But this before, and by the team radio, the engineer was saying to Vettel, Rosberg first, Hamilton second, and Vettel saying, "Oh, surprise!" Like, whoa, it's unexpected. You know, being ironic, obviously. At that time, it was normal to see Hamilton and Rosberg finishing P1 and P2 all the races, so that's why I was joking about it. Let's see what Vettel has to say about that race, about the problem with the pit stop. Let's see if he talks about it.
Mercedes seems to be able to, whether it's with these conditions, whether it's since they have the new engine, to run their high power mode, so to say, their quality mode, more often in the race. Surely in the opening laps, if you look at the 2 cars ahead, and obviously Williams has the same engine, so
sadly,
yeah, in that regard, not a surprise.
Sadly, Mercedes engine is very powerful, so that's the difference. British Grand Prix, next race, round 9. Can Vettel come back to the podium after 2 races without podium? Ooh, playing the drums. Starting 6th. That race, the Williams were amazing there. Oh, crash
Safety car.
between some cars there.
15 minutes.
It's raining now. It was crazy race, I think. Vettel is 5th. People doing mistakes. This is Raikkonen, his teammate. Hülkenberg, Malaysian, Red Bull. A lot of people crashing.
Box.
We're racing Vettel.
Vettel stopped. Now it's 3rd, Vettel.
Much quicker than Vettel in these conditions. Quicker than Vettel. Let's chase down Vettel.
Vettel.
1.4. Keep your head down.
Massa is...
Ragazzi, nice one. Nice.
Another podium for Vettel.
Beyond the podium, so I think we kept our head down and were patient enough to wait until the rain properly started to pour down. In the end, that's England for you. A couple of minutes later, you have sunshine, so obviously it helped us today. We did the right choice, came in a perfect lap, and the team did a great job on the radio as well. So thank you very much, and thanks for everyone. It's a great atmosphere today.
Well, Vettel finally come back to the podium again after 2 races. This time, even with rain, the team did a great job with the pit stops, pitting in the right moment, and Sebastian could capitalize that result, finishing 3rd behind the Mercedes, starting 6th. So great race after bad races. So move on now. This Grand Prix will be very important, probably one of the most important of the season for Sebastian. The Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's watch it. Round 10. We miss you. Well, I have to explain. As we saw in the previous documentary we watched together, Origins of the Silver War, the 2014 Japanese Grand Prix, a driver named Jules Bianchi had a terrible crash in Japan, and he was in the hospital 1 year, 1 entire year in coma. But after 1 year and a half, the race was in July 2015, I think the week before, the family of Jules Bianchi decided to disconnect Jules and to let him die, because the situation was he will not get any better in the rest of his life. So unfortunately, family decided to end up with the, suffer and the situation of Jules being in coma, and decide to disconnect it. and to let him live by. In that weekend, in the weekend of the Hungarian Grand Prix, that's why all people was paying tribute to Jules in that weekend. It was really emotional for everyone, for the drivers, for the fans, for everyone. And, you know, that was the weekend when Jules passed away. That's why it's so emotional, this and starting of this Grand Prix, why I decided to put this music in the documentary to try to put in the context to the people, you know. As you see, as we saw in the documentary Origins of the Silver World, all drivers made this tribute, putting all his helmets, and in the center, if the Jules Bianchi helmet, like representing that he was one of them, on the track, on the tarmac, all together, round of applause, like paying tribute to Jules in that weekend that passed away. Very emotional. Rest in peace. And now it's time for racing. Sebastian Vettel, Hungarian Grand Prix. This kind of track is a kind of track where Ferrari can be stronger. It's not so engine dependent circuit, so maybe Vettel can do something better and fight with the Mercedes. It starts there, as you can see there, so let's see what he can do. Wow, great start. He's gonna be first. Yeah, 17. Man, you told me that you have a tattoo about Jules, right? So yeah, I think we told about it in the previous watch-along. It's you, I think. So Vettel starts. He became first place. Ferrari mechanics crazy. He's leading the race, and in this circuit it's difficult to pass. So if Vettel do well, he can win this race. Die too. Okay. Yeah.
Now, box now.
Wow, this is Hulkenberg crashing.
Safety car will come through the pit lane because of the debris.
And Vettel is still leading. Telling the safety car, come on, go quicker. And Ferrari, Raikkonen is second, is 1 and 2, no? And he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Sebastian Vettel will going to win for the second time this season in Ferrari a new race.
Yes, Sebastian, yes! P1! Another flag in Maranello, well done!
Grazie ragazzi, grazie.
Thank you guys.
Mi sentite? Forza Ferrari, merci Jules, cette victoire est pour toi.
It's saying in French, Sebastian, thank you Jules, this victory is for you. This victory is for you. Paying tribute to Jules. That we can pass away. So really emotional win, and it was achieved by Sebastian.
Victoire, victoire. She will always be in our hearts. We know that sooner or later she would have been a part of this team. Grazie, guys.
Exactly, was saying, well, you listen, everyone knew Jules Bianchi will be sooner or later part of that team. Exactly, Jules was a really good driver, and everyone at that time, before the crash, was thinking Jules Bianchi could join in Ferrari someday. Unfortunately, couldn't. That's why Vettel is saying that.
41 is the race win number now, which equals Senna. He dedicated it to Jules Bianchi.
And also, look at this race. In this race, Vettel matched another legend like Ayrton Senna in the number of wins, 44, and also is paying tribute at the same time to Jules. So that's why this victory is so special for Vettel for many reasons. Really, really emotional. And I knew that, you know, that data when I was making the documentary. That's why you will see this image now. At the left side, Jules Bianchi, the driver that passed away. On the other side, Ayrton Senna, the driver that Vettel matched in race wins. Another legend, 3 times F1 world champion, Brazilian driver that passed away, unfortunately, in an accident as well. 2 drivers that passed away in different eras on Formula 1, in crashes in Formula 1, and are connected in this race with Sebastian Vettel. That is beautiful.
It's hard to find the right words, so I think it's the least to dedicate this weekend, this race today, to Jules and his family. Jules
sadly.
Remain a part of us. We all did the race today for him, trying to, race hearts out from the beginning to the end.
Obviously, that was probably the most special victory of Sebastian with Ferrari. Reminds me of when Schumi equals Senna. Yeah, It's true that he was starting to cry as well, I think, in the press conference. That was really emotional as well, even more. It's true. Yeah.
I think the project is ongoing, and inside the team we're very proud, very happy of what the team has achieved in all areas. You know, I think if you look at the car, obviously I did not drive last year's car, but Kimi is a lot happier with this year's car, so they did a great job. If you look at the power unit, I think Ferrari has done again the biggest step out of all the competition. We are not satisfied, and also we are not here to match somebody else or be as quick as somebody else. We want to be the quickest. But whatever happens, I think it's important that you know, we keep the moral, the atmosphere as a team, and we keep working in one direction, because I think ultimately that's, you know, what allows us to become strong again and be back on top, which is all our dream.
Exactly. That is like a quick recap of the first half of the season of Sebastian Vettel, what he was able to achieve in the first races. It's like a little summary that is just at the middle of the season, that is saying that, yeah, Ferrari did a step forward comparison to the last year. They have a faster car. They have a much better engine in comparison to 2014. It's not enough to fight with Mercedes, but the step was big. And at this point, Vettel achieved 2 victories. That probably anyone will believe that Vettel could achieve 2 victories after how dominant was the Mercedes car since race 1. So that's overall, I think it was a good season, or it's been a good season for Vettel and Ferrari in the first half. So let's see what happened in the second half. And we on to the next race, that is in Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps, what I can say.
For the Belgian Grand Prix.
Great circuit, great atmosphere. Let's see if Vettel can achieve another podium here. He starts in P8, bad qualifying for Vettel. So let's see if he can recover places.
Lights out, away we go.
Here we go, good start. Passing a Williams. Who is there in the inside? I think he passed a Lotus as well.
Vettel's made a good start.
He's in 5th. Oh, fighting with Rosberg there. It's 5th place. No, 6th.
Nico Rosberg down in 5th and under pressure from Sebastian.
He's behind Rosberg. Bad race for Rosberg there. Ooh, going wide Rosberg. Vettel trying to capitalize that mistake. I think he passed a Williams.
About an extra stop, if it makes sense.
And he's there.
From the data looks pretty good to go to the end.
Okay, Romain, just under 4 seconds to Vettel in front, and you're still faster than him, 5 laps.
He's catching Vettel for the 3rd place. Vettel is there. Pancha.
I was just going to say he's trying to do it on a one-stop, and it has gone wrong for Ferrari. The one-stop has not been effective. It has blown the right rear tyre.
So you're...
Wow, and he missed the podium in the last lap. I think it was the last lap, because he went for a one stop. The other cars, as Grosjean that was catching him, was for 2 stops, and obviously his tires were really old. And I think it was the last lap. He punched the rear, right rear. He lost the podium in the last lap, so probably Vettel will be very frustrated now.
Obviously upset that the tyre went in that way, but you'd run it for 27.
What is upsetting? Upsetting is that one thing is the result. You know, this is racing. For sure, you know, we deserve to finish on the podium. But the other thing, as I said, if this happens earlier, then, you know, I don't...
He's very angry. He's saying that it's unacceptable that tires can blow up like this, because in this weekend, during the free practice, Rosberg also have a pancha in a very dangerous zone. And he's saying basically, Vettel here, that if he have a pancha just some meters before, that was when he was passing Orus, the crash could be terrible. And maybe he could die. We have to be clear on that. So that's why he's so angry, because he's really concerned about these punctures, you know, these tire punctures.
I think it's a sort of theme that keeps going around. Nobody's mentioning it, but it's unacceptable.
You were one of the drivers who stated
really angry
to Charlie Whiting on Friday in the drivers' briefing. Was that taken seriously?
Well, I think it was, but what's the answer? Same as every time. Yeah, well, there was a cut, debris, maybe something wrong with the bodywork, the driver went wide. If Nick tells us that he didn't go off the track, he didn't go off the track. I mean, why should he lie to us?
It's basically what I mentioned before. Rosberg in practice had a pancha, and he said, Nico, that he did not went off in any moment. He did not under any kind of peace around. It was a pancha because of sudden, you know. That's why he's saying Vettel that it's not because he had a debris or he passed around a debris or something. This was also before Halo. Exactly. Imagine how much dangerous it is to have a crash, you know, in these conditions.
Same with me, I didn't go off the track. It's just out of the blue, the tire explodes. And as I said, if this happens earlier, then...
Exactly.
It must be the ones in the power seats. So what do you do now before Monza?
I think we need to speak to each other. It's probably not as bad as it was in Silverstone some years ago, but it's not acceptable.
Yeah, very angry. Obviously, Vettel is really angry as well because he lost the podium in the last lap. But anyway, move on to the next race. Italy. Very important. The first race for Vettel in Ferrari at home of Scuderia Ferrari. The home Grand Prix, Italy. Let's see how it goes and what he can do. On the Tifosi.
Which is important around here. And then, as I said, maximum attack until the end.
I really like the song I choose for this one. This documentary have really weird selection of choices of music because it was my first one. I use very different music style. It's true that it's not the best thing. Normally in a documentary it's a bit better to select a couple of songs from same artists or very similar music, but in this case I had no experience and I select very different music from a very large range of kind of music. So that's why it's so diverse, but at the same time makes it interesting and makes it special as well in that way. Here we go. Starting third, by the way, Vettel. Here we go.
Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian.
Oh, it's a nice second. It's attacking for the lead to Hamilton. Not bad at all. Let's see if he can maintain the pace. I don't think so, but
2.6 seconds behind. You're doing a good job with Vettel. Just continue to close him.
Rosberg behind. Oh, Rosberg out.
Possible issues for Hamilton.
Yes, well done, Seb.
Second place.
You deserve this podium.
Woohoo! Grazie ragazzi, grazie. Forza.
This is Sergio Marchionne. That was at that point was the chairman or the executive officer. You know, the boss of Ferrari. I think actually this role have Elkman is the name. Elkman, I think is the name. Well, basically this was the guys previously.
Ferrari, Forza Monza, sempre.
Forza Ferrari, Forza Monza. Well, first race of Sebastian in Ferrari, podium, second place. Not winning, but it was there with all the Tifosi. So nice debut in red in Monza.
Grazie a voi. Grazie Tifosi.
Thank you to you. Thank you for this year, for this incredible year.
Grazie a tutti.
Thank you.
Dice grazie.
All the team say thank you. Is what he's trying to say in Italian. Wow. Monza podium is probably the best one. It has to be incredible to be there. If you wear glasses like that, you better be the boss. Well, yeah, it's a way to say. Yeah. Here we go. Next, Singapore, my favorite Grand Prix. And this is qualifying. Onboard camera, last lap of Q3. Vettel is fighting for pole position against the Mercedes because this is a strict circuit. It's a circuit that Vettel is really good also at here. And it's the kind of circuit, Singapore, where Ferrari have more options against the Mercedes. It's not engine dependence, or the engine has not so much impact as it has in other circuits with much more long straight sections. This one, it's a street circuit, it's low on grip, it's dirty, where slow mid corners. So in this kind of tracks,
Vettel has taken the first non-Mercedes powered pole position of the hybrid era.
Exactly, Sebastian Vettel achieved an incredible pole position, the first time since 2014, since the new regulations came with these new engines, that a non-Mercedes engine achieve a pole position. That's why it's so important what Sebastian Vettel was able to do here in Singapore that season. The first non-Mercedes engine pole position in almost 2 years. And the first one on the new V6 turbo engine regulations. That's why you will see why Sebastian Vettel is so happy.
Yes, guys! Fantastic job, fantastic job.
A great day, perfect day in the office, and obviously puts us in a great place for tomorrow, but equally we know that competition is tough, and tomorrow will be a long race, so we have to keep the feet on the ground and focus on all the steps that we need to take tomorrow to make it a good day as well.
It was quite reminiscent of some of your old pole positions that you had for your last team. You went out last, you put in not just one great lap but 2 as well, and you were pushing right till the end.
Very happy.
I was a bit surprised myself to see how much I was down during the lap. And yeah, I said, okay, go for it. It felt great, so I was already pretty happy with the first lap, but surprised also to see that there was that much more time coming. I think the circuit improves, everyone was able to improve a bit, but I also did those things right, that I had a little bit of a wobble on the lap before, and I think a day that I will remember, because especially around here it's not so easy to get everything together. So I don't know what I had for breakfast or lunch. I'll have a look again. I mean, I will ask again the kitchen what they what they made. Maybe there was something special in there that helped us to really be quick this afternoon.
Pole position's always important, but if there's ever a place that you want to get it right, it would be here, wouldn't it? Because it's not easy for the guys to overtake.
No, it's not. Yeah, so I don't mind at all. It's a street circuit, it's difficult to pass. I think, yeah, obviously it's important to qualify high up, but in our case, I think we qualified high up, and highest up not by chance. We had the pace and felt really good, so hopefully it's going to be like that tomorrow as well.
Well, as you saw, Sebastian super happy, even making jokes about the way they have in the kitchen to be fast. First pole position in a long time for Sebastian and Vettel as well. That probably Vettel was at that time, it was really good on Saturdays. It was super fast, and this is another proof. Obviously, Ferrari knew that in this kind of circuits it can be they maybe have a chance, and for the moment he capitalized beyond pole. And in this circuit, this is difficult to pass, so Vettel can fight for the win. Can he win this race? Let's go for it.
Bloodshot eyes willing to sleep, but my mind refused.
I love this song as well. Insomnia is the name, I think. I decided to use it because insomnia is when you cannot sleep, and this race is celebrated at night time. It's like, you know, fit a bit, you know, the lyrics or the title of the song. Here you go. Good start. Second is a Red Bull, by the way. The Mercedes here, they were not very strong because I see a Red Bull there. I see 2 Red Bulls there, and the other Ferrari of Raikkonen, and the Mercedes are 6th and 5th and 7th. So Vettel have an amazing chance to win here. He's leading, looks comfortable. Amazing pictures. And everything under control. And soft tires. Well, super soft at that time. Oh, crash. Massa and Hülkenberg.
Was there a need for safety car now?
There has been another shunt and debris. Yeah.
How are the brake temps?
Brake temps are okay. Tires are a bit too cold, as you can see. So we need a good warm up on the tires.
Okay, safety car, be careful. The restart. No problem. This is the vision of Vettel basically in this race. Not anyone ahead. Can he win? Oh, look at the red side. There is a man on track. That was crazy. I forget that. I don't know why. I don't know how. In that moment, someone, I don't know how, was able to be on the track. I think it was some kind of guy that was drunk. And I don't know. I don't understand how marshals they didn't realize that it was a man crossing the track. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how could happen this situation. And here is Vettel that he will see and he will inform by team radio, and obviously it has to be a safety car.
There's a fan on the track. There's a fan on the track. There's a person on the circuit between 13 and 14.
And obviously now they will use a safety car to change tires. Let's see if it's a good stop. Very important moment. It is. First place.
Tell the safety car to speed up a bit.
Okay, copy. We try.
And you're gonna win for the third time in the season in Singapore from pole position. Probably this is the best win of the season. Of the three, this one is the best in terms that it was on pole, leading every single lap and winning. The most dominant race for Sebastian this season.
You did it! You did it!
Forza Ferrari, lasciatemi guidare, perché sono lento, lasciatemi guidare.
It's typical Seb. At those days, sometimes he was singing, as Carlos Sainz normally does. Actually, I don't understand too much what he's saying in Italian. It's an Italian song, but I cannot translate the lyrics. But it's some kind of Italian song that is popular, and he was singing. I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's that.
Sei un grande, Seb. Enjoy the firework and the podium.
This shot is my favorite of the whole documentary. It's my favorite one. This shot with the fireworks at the background at the night, and Sebastian will do this move that is his most famous characteristic pose, or gesta when he wins. He always do this move, and is what he's doing in the thumbnail design of the video. I love this shot.
Win, unbelievable.
Beautiful. 3 wins, guys. It's amazing to think about it. 3 wins in this season with a so dominant Mercedes. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible for me. So the Vettel season is fantastic. Probably one of the top 3 best seasons of Sebastian in his career in Formula 1. Well, but move on. We continue now. It's Japan. The Japanese Grand Prix Suzuka. What an amazing track. Let's see what he can do. Probably here Mercedes will be dominant again. It's not Singapore. Much different circuit. Long straights, long corners. But Sebastian is ready, as you can see. And he starts 4th. So he was beaten by Mercedes and someone else. Williams, as usual. Good start, and he's 3rd now. 2nd. He used the opportunity when Hamilton pushed wide Rosberg, and now Vettel is 2nd. Obviously, looking up there.
Currently still on plan A. Hamilton 9.9, 40.8, 4.8 seconds behind you.
Okay. So he's under control. Hamilton is really far away, but still in 2nd. Oh, now.
Okay, let me know for pace if you want to race him hard.
We should keep him 2 seconds behind.
Now it's Rosberg behind in a Mercedes, so watch out. Okay, good pit stop, I think. Let's see if I can stay ahead of Rosberg. No, no. He lost the place.
Okay, he jumped us.
Probably did the undercut to Rosberg. And, but it's a podium. Hamilton wins.
Go to the podium again.
Yeah, I tried everything. I was 3 or 3.5 tenths down. Not more than I could have done in that lap. I'm sorry.
Well, he tried, but it's a Mercedes. But it's a new podium. And now, we on to Russia. Sochi. Vettel starts 4th. Behind another Williams and the Mercedes. This track is a street circuit, but it's not ideal. A lot of long straights. But anyway, it's there. No, I think it's... No, it's behind Raikkonen, I think. Or it's 5th. Ooh, massive crash. It was Grosjean, I think, in the Lotus.
He okay? Yeah, he is okay. He jumped out.
Okay.
Safety car in this lap.
Vettel is behind his teammate Raikkonen. But he's in 4th. So you have to pass his teammate. Ooh. Very good move. Oh, this is the red war between the Ferrari drivers, not the silver war.
Let him pass. Okay, let him pass.
And Raikkonen doing a very good team play here, letting pass Sebastian that was quicker at that time. So now Vettel is 4th. He has the Mercedes behind and a Williams. This is a lap car. It's not. It's a nice second. I don't know why he's second in this phase of the race. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, man, that was really close. Man. What happened this season? People on track, drunk? Now this Marshall almost been, hit by Vettel.
We got a very brave Russian running across the track.
Exactly. Very brave Russian. Hamilton wins.
Well done.
Grazie ragazzi, grande gara.
And
Che bella macchina.
Grazie Seb, grande gara.
I don't remember. This race is not well explained, I had to say. I had not too much footage. When he finished, Vettel, I think he finished second. Let me check it. It's the Russian Grand Prix of 2015. Second. Only 5 seconds behind. Wow, what a great race. Only 5 seconds behind Hamilton. And what happened to Rosberg? Rosberg, I think, retires or something. Retire. Throttle. It's true. So, at this stage, this is round, I think it's round 14 or 15. Sebastian, it's second in the championship, ahead of a Mercedes driver, guys. That's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Crazy. It's crazy. That's why the season for me of Vettel is amazing. 2015, being ahead of a Mercedes at this stage, at this like 3-4 races remaining before the end of the championship, you can see how much good was the Sebastian Vettel season. Incredible. It's true that Rosberg was a bit unlucky with some issues he had. But, to be 7 points ahead at this stage, for me, is remarkable. So, let's see what Sebastian Vettel can say about it.
It's been a little while since you've been second in the championship. Does that mean anything to you at this stage?
Sadly, you're second in the championship.
Well, I think it's a great achievement for the team. It proves that,
Look at the... the journalist saying it's important for you now to be second in the championship after a long time of Mercedes dominance. And he makes this kind of face. I think he's thinking, I'm not here to finish in second. I'm finished to win championships. That's my theory of what he's thinking.
Well, I think it's a great achievement for the team. It proves that, we're doing the right things. Obviously, our competition, if you look ahead with Mercedes, is very, very strong. And, on paper, stronger than us. But somehow we managed over, I don't know how many races we had so far, to beat one of them. So I think we can be very proud of that. That's what I take from there. Other than that, obviously, as a driver, you hope to win at the end of the year, to be first in the championship, whether you're third. Yeah, maybe for your record, when you're an old fart, you sit in some couch telling your grandchildren, "Oh, finish second that year," something like that. That matters, but for me, not really.
Exactly. That was exactly. I was on point. He was thinking that I'm not here to finish in second. I don't care to be second now in the championship. I really want to win. Wow, United States Grand Prix, guys. Here we go. Terrible weekend with the storms around. The qualifying was suspended until Sunday morning. So let's see where starts Vettel in this race.
3 lights. This is the US Grand Prix. It's time to bring the action.
13th place. He had a really bad qualifying. Let's see if he can progress on wet track. Whoa. Going out. Are you safe? Now passing people. Obviously slower cars. A nice 7th.
Hülkenberg and Vettel is
Hülkenberg.
4-time world champion.
Ooh, great move.
Never-ending sequence of right-hand turns.
Great move. Not easy on wet conditions. No, it's a sober.
Box now.
Nice on dry tires. Everyone has 5th place. Ooh, a Red Bull going wide 4th. Another Red Bull in front. His ex-team. Malaysian Rio. Really excited watching Vettel passing people. I miss this boss, man. It was so energetic, so, you know, expressive, so and high vibes. It was, you know, I like these guys that shows what is they are feeling, you know, and they are emotional. I really like these guys in Formula One. In team principals, drivers, I prefer this kind of people. That not means to be in the other way is not worth it. Or I mean, for example, I love how Oscar Piastri is in the car. He's really chill, calm, but he's a driver that I really enjoy. I like it, but I want to see these people feeling emotions in a Formula One race.
Oh, it's a big one.
Ooh,
Safety car.
Kvyat. So Vettel is third. Now it's fourth. It's Verstappen. Verstappen is in third, and he did an amazing race in Toro Rosso. But there's still laps to go. Maybe can get third place. You go. Yeah, it's really close. I think he's gonna do it. Yeah, and even Verstappen does not defend the position even because he knows he can not do anything about it. Ferrari's much better car. So basically Vettel will be finished on podium probably. It's there, the Mercedes are there. I think he had no pace to... Oh, it's very close anyway. And in this race, by the way, Lewis Hamilton wins the championship.
3 times world champion Lewis.
Mixed feelings, obviously. Not great to lose out on the championship and the chance to hang in there. Equally, it was a fantastic race. If you start 13th with these conditions today, and I don't know how many safety cars and virtual safety cars we had. I think we had a very good race, and the car was great, especially in mixed conditions. When we switched to dries, I think we had a couple of laps where we seemed to fly. I was enjoying that a lot, so it was a good race.
Well, good recovery, P13 to P3, another podium. So obviously the championship battle is over, but that could be expected. So okay, this is funny. Hello, how are you, man? This is funny. This is the Mexican Grand Prix. Was this the hat throwing in the cool-down room? Yes, it was. That was the moment in that Grand Prix after the podium or before. I don't remember. Anyway, we will be able to see that moment in the documentary Transition to the Silver War F1 2015. But yeah, it was that moment. Well, this video maybe in the context of the documentary have no sense because it's a bit different. I don't know, to be honest, I don't remember why I decided to put this clip in the documentary. It's a bit fun because it's the Mexican Grand Prix and it's the third driver of Ferrari at that season was Esteban Gutierrez. That is the driver that is on the board, you know, showing the war. Good, nice. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. It's Mexican, and it's a Mexican Grand Prix. It's the first Mexican Grand Prix in long time, you know? And Ferrari decided to make this video to make something fun about some Mexican words that Raikkonen and Vettel that are sitting have to repeat. You know, that's the mood. I don't remember why I put this clip, just maybe to make a bit more fun of the documentary, to show the most funny side of Vettel and Raikkonen, you know, the team, Ferrari. That maybe I put the clip because of that. Let's watch it anyway, just for fun.
Esto es lo más importante en
It's subtitled in English, what he's saying in Spanish.
México. Tienen que saberlo. You have to know this. Way. Seb?
Way.
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 Kimi?
Way.
I miss Kimi as well. Kimi was so fun. Yeah, way is like a Mexican word. You know, it's just, I don't know what is the real meaning. It's like, you know, hey, what's up? Something like that.
Echo la mocha, güey.
I have no idea what it means. I'm Spanish. You know, in Mexico, people speak Spanish, but I had no idea what it means that.
Hecho.
Kimi?
Hecho la mocha, güey.
Seb?
Here's the motorway.
Si piensan en México, ¿cuál escogerían?
Helmets. Well, that was the video. It was fun. It's nice to put it there. Well, Mexican Grand Prix. Here we go. Vettel starts third. Can he achieve a new podium? Oh, it's losing a place with Kvyat. And with a Red Bull, ooh, we almost touched with Ricciardo, I think.
Isn't an issue with Vettel and the Ferrari?
Yeah, he's going very slowly.
Ah, I had a punch, I think.
Puncture positive, Ricciardo, puncture.
Ah, wow, terrible. Lap 1. That's Fernando Alonso retiring the car. What a season for Fernando. What a nightmare. I'm reminding now. Well, Vettel is 19 now. Obviously, he had to recover places. He has much faster car than most of the grid. Now he's 12. Ooh!
Vettel has spun. Oh, he'd only just got past.
Wow, that was close.
McLaren.
It's not been the best race.
I think I flat spotted the tires.
15th place. It's a terrible race. Maybe the car is damaged because of the punch in the lap 1. He suffered some kind of floor damage, something maybe. Because it's been really slow. It's just 15.
Tires are really
He almost crashed.
not in great shape now. I'm trying to continue.
Oh, still passing people. Ui, no. It has trouble with the braking, with the car. It's not comfortable at all, you can see. Means these pre-2022 cars, the 2021 ones look like Transformers in action. Yeah. I mean, the 22 cars were nice for me. They look great. Maybe too big, I have to say. Yeah, and now Alonso in 2026 will have an Honda engine again. Yeah, man. Finger crossed. Let's see if this time is redemption time. I hope. Very mechanical looks. Yeah. I like these cars. They are not my favorite ones. Probably will be 2006, 2007. They were fire. They were like a beast. But yeah. Maybe the 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, not bad, but they were too big. I think these ones of 2015 are a bit smaller. I prefer these ones. Wow, again. Another crash in the same corner. When he almost crashed, he crashed again. Definitely in this race, Sebastian Vettel has some kind of issue or something because he had a lot of mistakes. It was not comfortable at all.
Has crashed out in the Ferrari.
Crashed again, turn 7.
Agree. Nice.
Sorry.
In the end, these things happen. It's racing.
Well,
Tried to come back, but obviously the two mistakes that I did, they didn't help. The last one obviously stopped the race.
Bad day.
It's my mistake, so I'm not proud of it.
Well, Sebastian admitting that was his mistake, and this is the first DNF for Sebastian as a Ferrari driver. First crash and first DNF. Obviously, in all seasons, normally all drivers have one or two bad races. This one was the bad one for Sebastian. And we saw since the beginning, it was not comfortable at all. Brazilian Grand Prix, penultimate race, guys. Only 2 left. Let's see if Vettel can come back to the podium at least, or a good place. Starting third, as usual, this season is the most repeated place. Behind the Mercedes, obviously. Good start, ahead of Raikkonen. Mercedes fighting there. It's Rosberg, Hamilton, and Sebastian. I'm Spanish. I'm from Spain. My accent is not, it's clear, right? So Vettel third. Mercedes engine really powerful in a straight line. As usual. Time for pit stops. Third, and you're gonna finish third. Yeah.
Yet another podium this season.
Well, another podium for me. Every podium that Vettel achieved this season behind the Mercedes is exactly what he has to finish. So, nice race. Another podium place. And just Abu Dhabi. Let's go for the final race. Let's see if he can finish in podium. Oh, Starting 15. I don't remember why Vettel did a so bad qualifying. So, a crash there. What the hell? It was, I think, was Button in the McLaren with a Lotus.
Down at that area of the grid.
Fighting with another McLaren, P12. Oof. Risky moves by Sebastian. Wow. That was move under braking. I think it's Verstappen. I think it's Verstappen who did that.
He's moving under braking. It's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. P11, we're looking up. Second, probably because he did not stop. That's why now he's second.
Hamilton's going to go for it down the inside.
Hamilton. Sunset in Abu Dhabi. Raikkonen attacking Vettel. He lost the podium against his teammate Raikkonen.
Was the plan to let him by, right? Yeah, was good.
I was letting him by. Probably Raikkonen was in a better strategy and he letting him by.
I mean, he must really hate me.
That was Alonso in front. It was lap, but it was this blocking Vettel a bit because at that time Alonso Vettel rivalry was really hard.
What's wrong with it? I'm losing a second just because of that.
Vettel obviously blaming about it. 6 Vettel. Attacking now Red Bull. 5th place. Pronunciation, tell me you're Spanish. Also Italians like to roll the last syllable of the sentence. Nice to meet you anyway. Sorry for the long message. No problem. Yeah. Normally Spanish people in general, it's easy to identify us, because our accent is really strong. And even I try to make it as smooth as English people speaks normally, but it's really difficult. But yeah, I'm proud of it. I mean, I'm really proud to be Spanish. So yeah, no problem with your message. I can read anything. Well, depends. You will write on the chat. What I said that it's P6, P5, and P4 with the Force India fighting.
Vettel is going to take 4th place here today.
4th place, wow, not bad at all. He finished starting 15. I'm finishing 4th, so it's unbelievable recover.
I'm very happy to give that 4th place to them.
Okay.
I think it has been a great year, so nice to finish it off like that. Mercedes is very strong, not just the car, not just the engine, not just the drivers, it's the package.
Exactly.
But I believe we can be better than them. I believe they are beatable, especially when we get closer. We know that we can improve our car. We know that we can improve our power unit, our engine. And also I think from our side, from the driver's side, we can do better. So if we get all of this together, I think it could make us very strong. But would, could, should. For now, there's a lot of work ahead and we focus on that on every single day.
Perfect. That's it, guys. That's a documentary that I made 10 years ago. I mean, probably a bit simple, but really nice to remember this documentary, this season of Vettel, that he explained really well what it was the season. He tried to defeat Mercedes. He was there. Have you considered doing a documentary about Marc Marquez? His 2025 comeback is going to be stuff of legends. Well, I'm not fan of MotoGP, so I had not much idea. I know the story a bit, but no, I'm not able to do that, to be honest. I have not the knowledge, the experience in MotoGP, so I'm not the man. Great documentary. Thank you, Blackies. I hope you enjoyed. It was nice to remember this documentary 10 years ago. For people that was not fun on those days, we can now to see how much did Vettel this season, what means for Sebastian to join in Ferrari as a 4-time F1 world champion, trying to combat Ferrari to the top. I think it was nice to remember these moments, these races. It's nice, and I hope you all guys enjoy it. And as I said, 10 years ago, exactly 10 years ago, I made this documentary. And great watch along. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, man. And it was really nice to rewatch with all of you guys this documentary. I'm sure for people, there is some people that have no idea about who was Sebastian Vettel, how was the 2015 season for Vettel for Ferrari, and thanks to these documentaries now people also can get perspective from these seasons. It's a way to, in just 48 minutes, to remember all what happened with a particular driver in a particular season. I think it's a good, it's a good video. It's probably not my best documentary. It's the first I made, mistakes I made. I could do better, but I'm really proud of this documentary. Thanks to this documentary, I could able to make in the future Silver War ones, the Ethan one, the Silver versus Red. This documentary was the origin of the format for me in the channel. So exactly, it's very special for me. So yeah. What I can say, good one, and I would wait to remember the first year in red of Sebastian Vettel. Well, guys, basically that's it. Thank you so much to all people that was watching. By the way, I have to comment. Have a nice evening, everyone. Have a nice evening, you too, man. Thank you for watching, for staying here. As I said, a couple of things to say before to say goodbye, guys. I know some people is fan of Sebastian Vettel, of this documentary. So basically, some people, Merry Christmas, sadly, and Happy New Year, everyone. Some people that was asking about the t-shirt. This is, it's a t-shirt that I created by myself about the documentary, First Year in Red, with the German flag. Inside of the flag you can see some stats of Sebastian Vettel that season in 2015, with the logo type of the thumbnail. It's possible to watch this kind of merch. Yeah, it's possible. In my web, that is the place where we are watching the documentary. My web, by the way, is dannyfloz.com. There you can watch this documentary and all of the rest I made, all my edits, all documentaries are here. This one, Vettel First Year in Red. And you have a link to the store in my web, basically. By the way, link to my web in the description and in the comments below. In my web, you have a link to the store. Okay, if you go to the store, here there is a section that is more, here where you can see more. And here is where you can get this t-shirt. Vettel First Year in Red. There is in whites and pink. That is the one I'm using now, this one. And it's cool because it's a design where you can see inside, you can see some letters are stats of Sebastian Vettel in 2015 in the documentary we watched previously. This is the t-shirt, as I said, in whites and pink. So if you are really big fan of this documentary, or you are fan of Ferrari, fan of Vettel, and you would like to have one of these one, for example, for this Christmas, you want a present for you or for someone that is fan of Vettel or of this documentary, something, you can get it. You can get it there. They will send you to you. Normally, it takes around, depending on where you live in. If you are in the United States, probably will come to you very early, in 1-2 days. Every time I ask for a t-shirt, I'm in Europe, I receive it in around 1 week time, or maybe less, depend of of many things that are not under my control. But yes, a good present if you are a fan of Vettel, of the documentary. And what I can say more, so basically that was the story of the Vettel's First Year in Red documentary. My intention, there is a sequel, I made this one, Vettel's Second Year in Red. This documentary is the continuation of the Sebastian Vettel season, next season in 2016. That is very interesting one, this documentary as well, that we can watch another day. But not sure if the next documentary we will watch will be this one or the second Silver War documentary, that is about the 2015 season, the same season that where takes place the documentary we have watched recently. So basically, I think we can watch this one the next time, or the sequel of Vettel in Red. So yeah, I don't know. You can tell me in the comments what you prefer to us for the next watch along as well, and in that way, we can decide which documentary to watch the next one. So anyway, we will watch both. It doesn't matter the order, but yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. And finally, as always, guys, this is a bit of promotion maybe, but I always say the same, guys. You really like my documentaries and you would like to support all the work that's supposed to me to make them. You have this button in my website under every video where you can donate, where you can go to different platforms, Ko-Fi, Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. This is a way you can support my work in one of these platforms if you prefer, or in my Patreon. In my Patreon, I have a big community here where you can be member of the Premium Pass or supporter ticket. If you get the Premium Pass, you will get access also to my Patreon feed where I'm posting a lot of content about all videos I'm making, the future projects I will make. I reveal information about previous edits, documentaries. I reveal making process, the colors I use, this one, how I remastered the Silver World 2016, names of the songs I use in the documentaries, special secrets and techniques I use in my documentaries that anyone knows. So yeah, different ways in case you would like to support all this work in that way to help me to continue to making videos. And the last thing I would like to say is that I'm finishing an edit, will be 9-10 minutes long, about the title fight we had this year between Verstappen, between Piastri and between Norris. It's an edit, very special, it will be spectacular, that resumes the season of these three drivers fighting for the championship. It will be, as I said, 9-10 minutes long, but it will be spectacular. So soon I will announce more details about this edit once I finish it and I upload it. So stay tuned, guys, stay tuned. That's why you have to be subscribed to receive notifications. And of course in Patreon, the platform that I mentioned before, in Patreon I will announce much more updates about this new edit I'm making soon. So I think everything was said. As I said, thank you so much to all people that was here in the live stream, watching, commenting. Definitely to watch these videos with all of you, it's much more fun. I really enjoy it because I can comment things with all of you while we are watching. We can remember things, we can comment perspective about what happened in the documentary. Makes really special for me. So I hope you really enjoy it with me. I'm really happy to stay with all of you here in this watch along, and I hope to see you in the next one. That will be probably the next year. So probably this is gonna be the last stream of the year. So I have to say, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. I wish you all the best for the next year. I hope it will be good enough for all of you, really good, I hope. And just in case you are watching the replay of this video and you are not in the live stream, I will place the watch along of the sequel of this documentary, Vettel First Year in Red, that the name is Vettel Second Year in Red, in this end screen. So in that way you will be able to watch it. Thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year. I really hope you enjoyed. Best of wishes for all of you. See you in 2026, maybe earlier, if I finish the edit I was mentioned before. See you soon. Bye bye.